Hello, my beautiful people. How are you doing on this beautiful Thursday? Let me turn this camera around. Hey, 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 hey. Blessings, blessings, blessings. How are you doing? How are you doing? Listen here. For those that are in the midst of the biggest seasons of their lives, that's what I keep speaking on, right? The biggest seasons of our lives, that's what we're in. For those that don't know who I am Nekia Foxx from the Transformation Place, where we help amazing women and men transform from the inside out. Come on in, you guys. I want to give a quick snippet of something that has been on my mind lately, and to introduce you guys to some new products, right? Hey, hey, hey. Come on in. Thank you so much. Come on in. For those that are joining the replay, it's going to be good. Hey, thank you for coming on in. I'll see you in just a second. Pulling on up. Listen, let me get straight to the point. Have you ever heard of the book, Who Moved My Cheese? Who Moved My Cheese? Hey, Artavius Williams, who moved my cheese? I wanted to come on today to speak on the topic of who moved my cheese. The book, I've had it for years, and I recommend anybody. Hey, Tamara Williams, I recommend anyone that it's a quick read. It's so good. It has great insight and revelation. Listen here, who moved my cheese? It was about some, just to give a snippet on the concept. It was about some rats that were in a maze, and the cheese ended up being gone from a spot that it normally is in, right? And then they had to make a decision if they were going to stay in that spot. Oh, come on now, phone. Don't die on me right now. If they were going to stay in that spot, or if they were going to go ahead to a new unknown place to get this cheese. Let me get my cord. And so many people are in seasons of their lives where they have to make a decision if they're going to stay where they currently are and starve, waiting on things in their lives to happen that happened before, instead of moving forward into the unknown season and going after the things in which they know they are to have, right? And the same concept is with that movie, the book, Who Moved My Cheese? Hey, hey, hey. Are we going to stay in a spot in our lives waiting on something? Hey, there we go. Are we going to stay in a season of our lives waiting on the way we used to make money to happen again, or the opportunity that came once to happen again? Or are we going to go forward into the unknown season and make the opportunity, or look for new cheese in a new area, right? It's so much simpler when you can move forward instead of waiting on something to happen again, because it might not happen. Hello, Kelly Beach. How are you? Hello, Sequoia. Listen, that book, Who Moved My Cheese, it was so powerful. The things in our lives that are meant to bless us, we will not miss it if we're willing to go into our unknown season. And that's why I made the title today, Starve or Start. Are you going to starve waiting on certain things to happen again, when it might be a season that you need to push forward and start something new, right? So that was the whole point of this live today. I wanted to come on today, and I'm going to turn this around really quick. And I'm going to go just speak on, for those that are interested in signing up, listen here. If you are a stylist, or if you are a entrepreneur and you want to learn how to produce your own products, come up with your own product line, listen here. I have been able to produce many of things. Listen here. We have the 2019 weekly planner. We have the transformation journal. This is the one where you are literally at a point in your life when you're trying to get things to that next level, and you want to really go inward so that you can transform from the inside out. We have our Queen Bonnets right here. We have our Everything Oil. We have our Edge Control, Nekia Foxx. You see that, right? You see that, right? And then we have our Curl Formation, right? That's able to allow, and I'm a hairstylist. I've been in the industry for the last 20 years. And I wanted to develop products that was able to help a particular need in the market, right? Because when you produce products that are able to help individuals that have frustrations or needs, you're able to provide solutions. You don't have to worry about what's next. The Lord literally will put you in alignment with your target market. And we have a lot of people that have dreams and ideas, but just don't know how to bring it forth. So for those that are in a season of their life, do not stay there hoping things are going to happen again. Press start in your life and make it happen. And for those that are looking to start their own product lines or to produce different materials and be a producer instead of a consumer, listen here, inbox me your email address and we're going to start sending out the invitations and advertising for the how to literally produce your own products. So I had one of my mentors come in my inbox and say, hey, are you thinking about offering that to stylists? And I said, actually, I'm working on the final stages of it. And I wanted to just let you guys know today, and her name is Sade Adu, the brand expert. When I tell you she's amazing, listen, if you are looking to produce any type of anything and don't know the steps on how to get it done in reference to, I know so many stylists are like, listen here, instead of me just using products, let me customize and design my own product. Let me get to the point where I can offer a particular type of customized, hey Shireen, blessings, beautiful, offer a particular type of products to a frustration that you've seen in your industry so that you know what impact you can add to your particular field, right? It's so necessary. It's so necessary, right? From the researching of the manufacturers and to getting the chemicals and the ingredients, just it's so many components to it. And I want to be able to help whomever is at that season where they want to know how to produce different type of products and services to offer to the masses, right? Hey, Angie. And as we see over there, you know, it's so many different products. And listen here, Nekia Foxx from the Transformation Place has a whole row of products and services to offer to the masses. And it's available for you to do the same thing. Listen here, it's enough out here for everybody. Listen here, you live in a world full of abundance. There is no lack connected to you. There are people that are waiting for your gifting. There are people that are waiting for your solutions that you have for them. There are billions of people that you are assigned to that you need to get to the masses that are waiting on you. So I wanted to come on today and just give that snippet on, are you going to starve waiting on certain things to happen again, or are you going to press start in your life? And I know how it feels to figure out. When I tell you I've spent so much money in the last 2 years, it's unbelievable, not knowing how in the world I'm going to get it back. But listen here, I would not be able to play ball in this season if I didn't sacrifice in the last, right? It takes money to make money. So many people want things and they want to be very timid and comfortable and guaranteed on the outcomes. And that's where it requires a level of faith. I spent, when I tell you, so much money in the last couple of years on producing a lot of different products and services so that I can be able to play ball in this season. I would not be able to play ball in this season if I did not sacrifice in the last season. Hold on just a second.
How you doing?
Hi.
All right, they sent me down here. My name is Cool C from Detroit.
Okay.
I'm a hairstylist. Got my own hair care product line.
Okay. Well, I was on a live, so is it somebody next door to talk to you while I finish up?
Sure. No
okay.
problem.
Thank you, darling. That's right. There is no lack in your life. There's no lack around you. It's a world full of abundance, and you can literally attract every single thing you want in your life if you know exactly what you want. So many individuals, we must get clear. We must get clear. There are so many people waiting to assist you and waiting to help you along this journey, but there's going to be certain situations where you have to pay and invest. There's going to be certain situations where the Lord is going to give you favor. There's going to be certain situations where you must sacrifice. There's going to be certain situations where you must literally follow the plan piece by piece, which means that you have to have a level of clarity to know what actually a plan you need to have, right? It's so many components to this thing that I meet individuals that they're like, oh, I'm thinking about doing this. No, did you not pray for this? Are you not ready for what is now in alignment with your life? There is no perfect timing. I meet people that I hear conversations of, oh, well, when this happens and when that happens. There is never any perfect timing. You determine what time it is in your life. You determine when your now is. You determine when it's time for your next level. You determine that. And you determine when you will stay stuck as well, because that lack of action and mediocrity will keep you in a phase of just looking at from the left and to the right at everybody else and not truly focusing on what the Lord has for you. Listen here, let me tell you something. What gave me a level of peace? I had one of the biggest mistakes I made was feeling as though if I told somebody something, they could take what I have away from me. And that was the biggest lie from the enemy that could ever be, because no one can take what God has destined for you and only you to do. So when you allow yourself to live in just a level of freedom in that space, you will attract people that are waiting to help you. You will attract the means and to be able to get the information that will be able to allow you to tap into markets that no one that looks like you is even sitting in the room, right? This thing is designed, and that's why I say let's play ball. This season is the season in which you are to jump and stretch forth like never before. It's time to get out in the trenches. And I have to talk to this young man that just came by, because that's what I'll be doing. Going from salon to salon, going back to, it's time to get it. That's why I said May 1st, I'm holding up on nothing. It's time to get all nitty gritty and dirty in your purpose. Be willing to put the work in. So many are not willing to put the skin in the game. You must put your time in. Be willing to do what you need to do that God has told you that you should be doing. So go back, and for those that want to read the book, it's a quick read. Who Moved My Cheese? Because I've recommended that to so many clients, because a lot of individuals are repeating the same thing, hoping that something is going to happen again, and it's not guaranteed to happen. So are you going to start, or are you going to press start with something new that God has given you? There's no lack with the Lord. Every single thing surrounding around you, your daddy owns, right? So the provisions that you are, feeling like, I don't know, how am I going to get it? No, don't worry about the how-tos. Just worry about the doing. Let me do whatever I can do, and the Lord will handle what I cannot do. So that's one of the things that I just wanted to come on this beautiful, thankful Thursday, because remember, gratitude will shift any environment. If you are looking to be a producer in the market and to be able to produce services and products out to the masses, get at me. Send me your email to your email address in my inbox, and we'll get you on the list when we start offering the class that's coming up soon. It's a seminar on how to produce products, and so that you'll be able to offer different products to the masses. And listen here, as I get there, I'm trying to help all of those that are ready, only those that are ready to do the same, if they're ready to invest into their next season, because I've had to invest into mine. So it comes at a certain point that nothing is guaranteed. Only you decide if you're really ready for your next level. So when what they say, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And I truly believe in that concept. When you are ready, when the Bible tells us, when you knock, the door shall be open. So until you knock, the door will not be open. So you guys, God bless you on this beautiful day. We have new products out at the Transformation Place. We have Edge Tamer now, Edge Control. We have the new Edge Control. You can go on the website, NekiaFoxx.com. We have the Curl Formation. This amazing oil. When I have clients coming here, practically everything oil. When I have clients coming here and they got headaches, and then they're suffering from hair loss, and they literally have skin irritations and scalp irritations, that's the oil that I give them. This Edge Control. I'm so excited for you guys to try that product out. We have our Queen Bonnet. And once again, for those that are really ready for their transformation process and to go inward so they can have some answers to whom they are and what God has for them, this is a transformation journal to help you. This is just tools to help you along your process. And this is the weekly planner. I use this same planner to be able to plan out my quarters and my years so that I'm able to maximize in multiple ways throughout the year. So you all, listen here. It's here for us. We are ready. It's time to play ball. It's time to get all that is due to you. Listen, blessings, Jeff Jefferson. It's time to get all that is due to you. It's time to do the work. It's time. Remember, if you don't sacrifice in one season, you won't be able to benefit in the next. So understand that if you fail to sacrifice in one season, you will eliminate the opportunity to benefit in your next. So you guys, I hope that I was able to shed some light on just a fragment of something. For those that are joining the replay, God bless you. Subscribe to those that are on the YouTube channel. I'm so grateful to be able to just offer some type of word of encouragement and just to share just different things along the journey. We are all in this thing together. I'm so excited for all that God has for us in our lives. This is your season. This is your season of greater blessings. Blessings, Linda. Blessings, Horace. Blessings, Jeff Jefferson. Blessings, you guys. Enjoy your beautiful lunch and enjoy your beautiful day and allow God to do what only He can do in your life. God bless you. Hey, Barbara. I'm trying to find this off button. Watch the replay. Everything